something to do any day. I will know right away, soon as it shows. It may come cannonballing down from the sky, gleaming inside, bright as a light.
How about the tape measure? Do you have a tape measure so that we can get the scale right?
Yeah.
We started the process for the design of West Side Story in the spring of this year by reading the script and discussing what we thought about it and where it stands in the history of the musical theater. And so discussions between director and designer take place in order to kind of get at the roots of what this play is about. And we explore all the possibilities. So it's a dialogue that happens early on in the process.
We've already established we don't want the bottom pipe to sink into the floor because I'm concerned about heels and people tripping in the width of that slot.
From my point of view, scenically, it's where are we? You know, when are we? What are the requirements of the action of the script? And so that has a great bearing as to exactly how we can physically think about designing the production. Through the course of the schedule, preliminary drawings are completed and then they're reviewed and we talk a little more about it. Sketches are done. And this time my assistant, Steve Ricker, he put a lot of three-dimensional imagery in the computer prior to final designs being done in order to give the director and the cast some images beforehand, and then we refine those and create models, create paint samples, then send the specific drawings into the shop once they're approved by the artistic director, and we begin construction.
Okay, that's good.
Sounds good. Oh, God.
As the technical director here at UCF, I'm responsible for taking the design from the set designer and realizing it on stage. I'm in charge of supervising the electrics crews and the scenery construction crews and the run crews.
So first you're going to start out by ripping 3 strips.
Not as much of the manual labor is done by me as, again, I'm here to facilitate and supervise and make sure that the job is really done by the students because it's their responsibility and it's their educational opportunity to get this stuff done. It's not my job to build it, it's my job to make sure that they build it.
My grandpa used to use these to cut cars in half. It's your loose now.
All right. Okay.
I'm going to pull this.
Going into each project, you need to look at each project individually. Each one has different needs that have to be met. But overall, we want a design to not pop out and say, this is our set, this is what it is.
Good.
Our primary concern going into this project was fitting West Side Story into our very small space. We had what's called a unit set, where there's just one set throughout the entire play, except with ours things moved around and things shifted just slightly, but that could be done by the actors and could be done under the lighting so that they could be seen and could be part of the world of West Side Story.
All right, Steve.
Safety was a big concern for us. To ensure the safety of the actors, I, along with some of the other people in the shop, made it a point to climb the fences when they were installed just to make sure that there were no safety issues in that area.
We're getting close, which is an exciting feeling, starting at this process from the very beginning and watching it grow. And it's just interesting to see it in full scale when you've been seeing just miniature models of it. It seems like no matter how accurate the model or the renderings are, it'll turn out just slightly different when you come in here. But that's the exciting part.
Just a couple of more handrails to go up and a couple more hanging pieces of scenery and we're there. Lots of dressing, furniture and stuff like that. I feel great. This is probably one of the biggest, baddest, heaviest sets that I've built here. went seamlessly. I feel really good.
Come on, something, come on in. Don't be shy, meet a guy, pull up a chair.
I think it's coming along great. I think the cast is going to have a ball on it. It's like a big jungle gym.
And something great.